All right, another preseason game in the books. Steelers took the L 9-3 to the Buffalo Bills. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hit that like button one time for the culture, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Um, I thought, man, as a whole, the Bills just looked more physical than us tonight, man. I thought that they ran the ball and really just controlled the trenches. You think about the way that with that first group, when Russell Wilson was at quarterback, really under duress every time he was pretty much dropping back to throw the football. We really couldn't get a sustainable run game going, but I do feel like Najee played well when he was getting some opportunities. We know Jalen Warren went down with the hammy early. But even when, Justin Fields got in there, I thought once again, when we were trying to drop back to throw the football, we could not consistently protect, nor could we consistently run the football. And on the flip side, you look at the Bills and all of their running backs look like they were all able to have some success on the ground, and that's not what you want to see. When you're talking about, just going into the second preseason game, I was expecting a little bit more physical approach from us, but we didn't really get that. Some of the things that I thought was a positive, though, offensively, I thought Justin Fields did some cool things out there, man. Obviously, utilizing his legs. That was pretty much what you saw from him in Chicago. A little bit up and down in terms of the throwing of the football. Wasn't more so, him making bad decisions throwing, but we obviously know he missed the one opportunity to hit the touchdown deep late in the game. But you could see what he was able to do with his legs in terms of making something out of nothing and making it interesting. That's what Justin Fields does, but ultimately not able to, capitalize on those fourth down opportunities twice in the red zone. That we know he had the 4th and 12 at the end where he wasn't able to connect with anybody. I thought Russ, man, just didn't really have a lot of time. 4 series from him, sacked twice, hit. But, when he has opportunities, I did thought that he, threw the ball decent. Wasn't a fan of the challenge. Shout out to Coach T. He said, we're going to challenge something this week. I wish he would have challenged the one last week. Last week was the one to challenge, not this week, man. This week, not so good. But at least he threw the flag out there, so we did get a chance to go through the operation of it. Heck of a catch by George Pickens, just couldn't keep his feet in bounds. But, yeah, wasn't the best performance, like I said, from an offensive standpoint. But I really thought it was more so the trenches, man. I thought that we got beat up on in the trenches, man. Not the best night for the tackles, obviously. All right. But when you talk about on the defense side of the ball, shout out Nick Herbick, man. I thought that he was balling tonight, man. Continuing on with his very productive preseason and training camp, man. Obviously getting multiple sacks, tackles for loss, just flying around, man. Looking like a legit playmaker out there. Like I said, he's one of the guys that I've been extremely high on, and he just needs opportunity, man. And you're kind of seeing that with him in these 2 preseason games. But shout out to him. Thought that Patrick Queen, we got a chance to finally see him out there in the Steelers uniform. Like what I saw from him, man. He made some plays out there, especially in pass coverage, flying around, just looking fast. That's what you want to see from him. I thought him and Landon Roberts both played really well. Peyton Wilson obviously going down with the concussion. Sucks. But Mark Robinson, shout out to Mark. He said, don't forget me, dude. Don't forget me. I ain't forgetting you, bro. You was balling. I liked a lot of what I saw from Mark Robinson tonight, being aggressive, not just in special teams where he had production, but also on defense, man, where he was really filling up the stat sheet, man, getting tackles, man. Definitely like that. Him and Ryan Watts also had another productive night tackling the football, man. Like I said, really good to see both of those young guys producing the way that they were producing tonight. And shout out to special teams, man. We know Boz obviously missed one, hit one in terms of the field goals, but Cam Johnson, man, pretty impressive, right? Pretty impressive. We've seen a 61 and a 65-yarder. Boom. Big time when you're talking about flipping the field on nights like tonight, man. But obviously not the outcome that we wanted. Would like to have seen these drives that we were having be able to end with exclamation points, touchdowns, right? Or just more production in terms of field goals being made and stuff like that. But that is the preseason. So you guys let me know your thoughts, though, on the matchup tonight, man. And who stood out to you, what you liked, what has you over here kind of like, we got to get better here, baby. But either way, I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. And until next time, baby, peace.